Growing up in Midland, we went to church every Sunday, and that was a really big part of my family's upbringing.
In the beginning, my parents, we were pretty involved with the church, made a lot of good friends with the family. As we did things on the weekends, it was a lot with our church friends. When I met Laura, we went church shopping.
We had moved down to Littleton. That church was in Lakewood, so we said, why don't we start looking around for churches closer to our neighborhood? And we actually went to quite a few, and then
still couldn't find the right fit, that fit family, that fit faith, and had that message that love was above all.
I feel like a lot of the churches that I had gone to before talked a lot about, and then it says do not do this, and then it says please do this. Came one Sunday to Abiding Hope and just had a really good feeling about it.
Just fell in love with it. I think we really liked the people that we were around, been able to get to know some of the other men in the group. Dad Bods, which is a workout group that we would do together early in the morning, and that was really neat to connect with some of the other dads and the fathers and the men in the church. But one of the most special things is being able to get to know Pastor Doug and Pastor Jay, I think on a very personal level, trying just as hard as I want to try, rather than just on a pedestal or someone that you can't talk to or is just giving direction. And that's how all the men have been here. And then there's been times that I meet in the pews, we sit in similar sections, and I get to know some of the other dads, and we talk about our trials and tribulations and everything else as a father. And to me, that's really important.
This was the first church that I really heard the concept of we're just going to look at what Jesus did and we're going to mirror that. Anyone should be allowed to be a part of God's family, and that's what he's always said, but there's been all these rules and divisions, and so we love that messaging, and we hope that our kids take that with them and are kind and inclusive to others that are in their lives.
How can we help them, not just on their faith track, but on a life track, fit those messages and those things to hear something better than what they're hearing in the world already? And that's really important to us. If they can hear more good things from us, hear more good things from the people around them.
We want them to feel like this is their home too. I want my kids to build those relationships with people at Abiding Hope, and we love the mission of the church. So we've brought them a couple times to the Family Promise, which is the organization that helps homeless people find housing, and they're usually families. And so what that's done for my kids is just see that, hey, there are people struggling, and even as a small child, there's something that I can do to make a difference for even these few people.
We really wanted that message of serving other people, and that it's about being around people and that experience more than it is just about collecting things.
And really the hope of Abiding Hope is that message will go into that child's heart, and then they'll spread that. I like that kind of shift in the mindset. I love the be the heart, hands, and feet of Jesus, because it really kind of gives you a mission when you're leaving.
And it really struck me that I was like, why are we being the feet? I can understand the heart, that's everywhere. I can understand the hands because you want to care and give to others and help. But where did the feet come from? And it really took me a long time, months actually, to figure that out, that it's about going other places and about doing the work and the sweat and putting your feet on the ground and serving your purpose. And I think that's what really made this place special, is that we don't just say things, we actually practice them.
I think it's amazing that we're giving back to things that we can see, feel, and touch, our friends and neighbors, but we're also looking at people around the world that really are needing our love and support. And that's kind of shifting as the need shifts.
And not just with our words, not just with finances, but actually with sweat equity.
I think Abiding Hope really impacts our community, both just within the walls, in our neighborhood, and globally, by just showing people what it means to love people unconditionally and to be kind to one another, and really do those things that Jesus was modeling in the Bible. Moving away from the you can't and you can mentality to regardless, we love and we're embracing you and we want to empower you and have you join our tribe.